you smell what The Rock is cooking?
What's up, people? This is NHGirl30 here, and this is going to be my WrestleMania 28 prediction show. Now, I actually do have some plans for WrestleMania 28 because this is my birthday week. Friday is going to be my birthday. Then it's going to be Saturday the 31st. Yay! The day before WrestleMania, and then WrestleMania hits. So honestly, I have plans for this week. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my prediction show completely knocked out of the way. Now, as usual, they really do have a dark match, and I really wouldn't be surprised if they either have the tag team match or they have the U.S. title as a dark match. Right now, I really don't know. I'm actually looking up information to try to confirm it, but at this point, I really can't find anything on it, so I really can't say anything about it. But I wouldn't be surprised that Santino Marella isn't in it, because Santino Marella actually is in the Johnny versus Teddy match, so I doubt it's going to be him. More than likely, it's going to probably be a tag team match with Primo and Epico versus whoever they pick, probably the Usos. And I actually would like for that to happen because I really want the Usos to get the belt. So if that happens, my prediction is the Usos are going to probably take the belts. All right, moving on to one of the matches of the main card. Now, I'm going to talk about the World Heavyweight Championship match, Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus. As of late, the build-up for this whole thing has been completely poor. It is a given that Daniel Bryan is probably not going to keep the title after WrestleMania because there's really no need for him to. Yeah, he's actually held it for far too long, and it was a completely boring title reign. So, and it will probably be best for Sheamus to actually take the belt because Sheamus has, in my opinion, earned it. And it really would be best for him to actually take the belt because it'd be great for his career. Daniel Bryan really had a sour title reign. It just really wouldn't benefit him holding the belt. Unfortunately, I'm afraid he's going to become irrelevant after this. But my prediction is going to be Sheamus taking the belt from Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 28, and he's going to be the new World Heavyweight Champion, which is something I'm looking forward to. Okay, moving on to another championship match. WWE Champion CM Punk versus Chris Jericho in the Best in the World match. This is something that I have been looking forward to forever because I love Chris Jericho and CM Punk. These guys, seriously, they were made to talk. They were like masters of the mic. These guys can literally tussle verbally back and forth. And that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm not going to lie, the build has been a little bit on the mediocre side because of the point it was too many words and not enough actions. Well, mostly that's pretty much Chris Jericho's character. His character is mostly words and not a lot of action. But his actions do speak louder than words when he actually has a chance to incorporate them. So, all in all, this is going to be, taking this from Jim Ross, a slobber knocker of a match. But I really do see that CM Punk is going to retain the title, and I think that Chris Jericho is going to definitely put him over at WrestleMania 28. Moving on to another match. The IC Championship match, Cody Rhodes versus The Big Show. Now, they have done a good job building up this match, especially making you kind of laugh at the Big Show's expense, but then also kind of makes you more emotionally involved with the Big Show. You know, seeing how he's been made fun of for all this time, seeing how yes, as of late, his WrestleManias have been really weak. So honestly, I am looking forward to the Big Show to actually win. Whether or not that's going to happen, I don't know. But honestly, I want to see the Big Show win this. And my prediction of this whole thing is going to be the Big Show. I love Cody Rhodes. He is a great heel. But it's to the point where it's kind of really difficult to say who's going to benefit more from this. Cody Rhodes, I mean, I don't know. To me, it's kind of a stalemate. It seems like this match is not going to benefit either Cody Rhodes or the Big Show. It'll probably benefit the Big Show more in a little bit of ways because the Big Show has not held a title in 9 years, while Cody Rhodes has been a steady IC Championship holder, probably because he really didn't have a lot of competition. But Cody Rhodes has literally been bumped up as of late, but him being young talent, it'll also benefit him as well. So it'll benefit them both. So it's kind of a stalemate, but I would really like to see the Big Show take it. But I don't know. I mean, honestly, my prediction of the whole thing right now is really been on the shaky side. But I have to say that the Big Show is going to take it because of the sheer fact of all the teasing, all the bullying, all the poking and prodding and berating of his past history with WrestleMania. It would make sense for him to win this. So I know it's Cody Rhodes. I know Cody Rhodes is supposed to be my boy. I know I'm mark number 2. But still, I gotta be real about this. The Big Show may take it. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Alright, moving on to another match. Teddy versus Johnny. Team Teddy versus Johnny. Good grief. I am all about Team Teddy. I am all about Team Teddy winning, but let's face it, they have a legend in their corner. Let's be real. When a legend gets involved in a match or becomes a part of a match, it's a given that that legend is going to cause that team to lose. I'm sorry. It's foreshadowing. Legend equals loss. That's pretty much what it is. Team Teddy, unfortunately, is not going to win. And I hate to say it, but my prediction of this whole thing, Team Johnny. I'm going to see Johnny Ace 2 weeks, and two nights in a row, every week. I'm not looking forward to seeing that, but yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll be okay. But okay, moving on to another match. Randy Orton versus Kane. This was probably the most poorest brought up match in WrestleMania 28. Completely poor, piss poor in my complete idea of it. But honestly, let's face it. I want Kane to win. Kane deserves this win. He deserves to be a dominant monster. And it's sad that Kane was brought back to push over John Cena, but then what do they do with Kane? Just push him to the side and have him fight with any random person. No, Kane deserves this win. And I don't want Randy Orton to win. But let's face it, Randy Orton is going to trump him in this. Randy Orton's going to win, unfortunately. So my prediction of this match is going to be Randy Orton. Boo. I want Kane to win, but it ain't going to happen. Kelly and Maria Menounos versus the Divas Champion Beth Phoenix and Eve. Who freaking cares about this match? Seriously, I don't. I'm really pissed off at the fact that Beth Phoenix has been weak as of late. The fact that she's literally saying, apologize to Eve. Since when did Eve become a dominant diva? Like I said before, Eve is a freaking tick. She will stick next to the most popular person, suck out all of their popular essence or whatever, and then become popular herself. I'm telling you, there's something that chick has did. She's boned a few people in order to get to where she is. And I hate to say it that way. I'm really all about women's rights and unity and all that other stuff. But let's face it, Eve has moved up far too fast for no reason at all. And unfortunately, let's put it this way. There ain't no way that Beth Phoenix is going to come out on top on this. It's going to be Kelly and Maria Menounos. That's pretty much what it is. Kelly and Maria Menounos. I really don't even care about Maria Menounos because she's just a glorified reporter to me. So who freaking cares? All right, let's move on to the nitty gritty crux, the meat of this whole WrestleMania, the streak. The Undertaker versus Triple H in a Hell in a Cell match with special guest referee Shawn Michaels. Okay, as much as I was really anticipating for this match to happen because I am all about the streak. WrestleMania 27 was all about the streak. Those guys literally did top their career when it came to the streak at WrestleMania 27. That was the only wonderful, bright, shining light of WrestleMania 27 was the streak. But now that Shawn Michaels is involved, let's face it, it ain't gonna end. It's gonna continue to the next WrestleMania. The one that's gonna be the ender, in my opinion, is WrestleMania 29 when they're gonna do it in New York and Jersey, whatever they're gonna do it at. But either or they're gonna take it up north, and I think that's gonna be his last match then. So let's face it, it ain't gonna end. So more than likely, my prediction for this whole thing is that The Undertaker is going to be the winner of this match, with Shawn Michaels interfering in some way, preventing Triple H from winning. That's pretty much how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go, unfortunately. All right, moving on to the match that everybody has been looking for, waiting for. I'm going to be real. This match is completely overrated, overhyped, and whether or not it's going to be good is up to these guys. John Cena versus The Rock. This is the main event of the night. This is the match that they have been promoting for a freaking year. This is the match that has pretty much been shoved down our throats for an entire year. They need to deliver on this. This is Vince McMahon's moneymaker. They can't mess this stuff up. They can't. So let's face it. When it comes to this, it's in Miami. Do you honestly believe that the people in Miami are going to be happy to see The Rock lose? No. I don't want The Rock to lose. I want The Rock to win. I'm all about Team Bring It. And the reason why is because John Cena will benefit from a loss. He will benefit more from a loss than a win. The reason why I say this is because usually when it comes to a character like John Cena, when he loses, it's everything. I mean, he loses, he'll probably go down for a while, but then everything's up from there. It will be best for his character. It will show humility to his character. It'll make his character more relatable instead of him being like a superhero. So he will benefit more from a loss than he would from a gain. But let's face it, are they really going to risk John Cena to lose? No. Unfortunately, my prediction of this, and even though I did my WWE Movie Mania to try to come up with a prediction of this whole thing, and it was a stalemate, I have to say that John Cena is going to take it. I'm sorry. John Cena happens to be the main eventer of this era at this point. Unfortunately, The Rock is a part-timer, so it doesn't even matter. Unfortunately, The Rock is going to have to put over John Cena, something I am not thrilled about at all, but it's something that's going to happen. So there you go. Those are my predictions for WrestleMania 28. My review is going to probably either come up on Monday, or I'm probably going to do an audio right after WrestleMania ends. I don't know. I'm going to see how it's going to go from there, because I got plans, so who knows what's going to happen. But anyway, but you guys stay tuned to my WrestleMania 28 review. Stay tuned and watch WrestleMania 28. It is supposed to be awesome, and it's in Miami. 4 hours, guys. 4 freaking hours of WrestleMania goodness. I am hyped up about this. This is the Nature Girl 30 signing off. Peace. Later.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.